Hello, welcome back to the channel. My name is Megan and I do Buffbunny activewear reviews as well as some lifestyle content over here. I want to take some time to say that I've almost made it a year here on YouTube, and January also makes a year of working with Buffbunny Collection, which is my dream brand, and I am so excited. It's been awesome to see all of the different reviews I've been able to do throughout the past year, and thank you all so much for your support as I've done them. Today, I'm going to be talking about the first collection of 2024 with Buffbunny Collection, and that is the Genesis Collection. So this collection is another neutrals inspired palette. We had a neutral inspired palette in the Naked Collection, but this one is more like muted. So if you like colors or being more subtle in your gym wear, then you'll really appreciate the really pretty tones here in this palette. In this active wear collection, I really feel like the vibe is just chill, cool girl, a little bit of everything. We have pieces made for strength training, pieces made for yoga, cardio, and lifestyle and things like that. So I'm gonna tell you all about those pieces in this review, as well as try them on, take it to the gym, let you know how my thoughts change, and hopefully you find it helpful. This collection comes out Saturday, January 6th at 1 p.m. CST. If you find this review helpful and would like to support me and my relationship with the brand, you can use code Megan10 at checkout for 10% off. As always, I'll include my measurements, and if you have any questions below, please let me know and I'll be happy to get back to you. If you're not already doing so, definitely go follow me on Instagram as well, because I do a giveaway for every single launch, and let's just hang out over there too. All right, let's get into the video. I have the collagen set. This is the collagen sports bra and the collagen leggings. Off the sports bra has like just a single like scoop. It kind of comes up like a halter in the front, which I think is really nice. And then there's also like a little long length portion here, and this part reminds me of like the bra that came out in the 7 collection, the one that has like the adjustable like strap and it can be halter. What is that? The Sultry? So yeah, the Sultry bra, it reminds me of that. Like it has this same shape, but I find this bra to be way more comfortable than I did the Sultry bra in the 7 collection. I just think that the material is a little bit more forgiving and stretchy. In the back, we just have like a center detail here, and then there's also kind of like, it looks like you have on 2 bras. It's kind of like this double layering here. That's a really nice effect. And yeah, it just fits really comfortably. I think it is in the right place. Like it doesn't bother my traps. I feel like it's really flattering on me. And then it also just gives, a bit of a push up there, which we really appreciate and enjoy. So I love that. I have no complaints about the bra. I highly recommend. I think that it is just a really good staple bra to have. I really have no complaints. I love this, and I think it's true to size. I don't think it runs too small or too big. For the leggings, so the leggings, they are a full length legging, and I also have on the socks and shoes because like I said, I'm actually about to head to the gym, but they're a full length legging. On the front, we have like this little detailing here, which I think the curve leggings have something similar. I think the curve leggings maybe come in a little bit more, and I'll do a side-by-side comparison of that as well, but that's what it reminds me of, these like seams here. And so it kind of just gives a snatching effect. But then as we go down on the side of the legging, it's just pretty simple. This seam here is like really thick, and I just think it adds like a nice detail. The front, there's like a slight curve here, so it just reminds me of like our butter fabric leggings, like the curve and the aggressive scrunch. And then the back, it has like a very like rounded seam, which I think we've seen before, but I personally don't have any Buffbunny leggings that have this curve, I don't think. So that's really nice and flattering and like different. And yeah, it's just a simple legging. I really like it. I do think that my size small is accurate. I'm curious. I feel like I could fit into a size extra small if I just want to feel a little bit more snatched. But I do feel like overall this is true to size. One thing that's interesting about these leggings is that in the front, it's just a regular, like, no seam. But in the back, there actually is, like, a seam here. I'm usually anti-seam when it comes in the front, but I haven't had a legging that was just seam in the back and no seam in the front. But I think that's really helpful because when there's a seam in the front, I have like, you know, kind of like the muffin, and it just kind of like is uncomfortable. But the seam in the back, I feel like is necessary because the material is low-key like kind of slippery. This seam in the back like helps it stay up and it's not uncomfortable. So I have no complaints about the seam. I'm actually really happy it's there. If it wasn't there, I would think maybe I would need to size down. As far as what the collagen material feels like, it's very soft. Like, it just feels very like very luxurious and soft. And I'd say like if we had a spectrum and we had like performance fabric on one end and like butter fabric on the other end, it goes closer to the performance fabric, but there's just a hint of like butter. Like, color I have on is cold brew, so it's a really pretty brown. It looks like it would be Journey Dark Brown, but it's not. It's slightly different. Journey Dark Brown is a little bit more of a like warm, richer color, whereas the cold brew kind of has like a cooler tone, maybe kind of like a bluish green undertone, but it's still really pretty. So I've been at the gym for a little bit over an hour, and I do feel like the leggings do kind of slide down. As you can see my belly button, whereas before you couldn't see it. So I do feel it sliding. I do feel like I have to adjust it and pull it up. So I don't know, maybe sizing down could help with this. I know they're also not supposed to be high rise. I believe they're mid rise. So hey y'all, guess what? The bodysuit, although they said they weren't gonna be able to send it for PR, is actually in the boutique at Alphaland. She's right here, and I'm gonna review it. I don't know if I'm gonna purchase it today because they might still be able to send it out to me, but I did grab it extra small and I'm gonna try it on right now. Hey y'all, so I have on a size extra small. I was advised by some of the other girls that tried it on that maybe you could size down in this. For me, I'm gonna say that I think a small is gonna be a better fit for me. I'm gonna see if they have a small, but before getting into the sizing, I'm just gonna talk about the item. So the corset, is it the corset bodysuit? Corset bodysuit, she is definitely a stunner. The corsetting is beautiful. It's not stiff. It's just like the corset top, where this is just kind of a really pretty detailing, but it's not actually snatching you in. It's just giving a snatching effect. There are removable cut pads. If you can see, I feel like this is where the problem is for me. It's a little low. You can adjust the straps, but the straps don't need to be any tighter for me. And so if you do size down, then you're gonna have less space here, and that's what I feel like I'm struggling with. Even though I am an extra small up top, I just need more space, I feel like, in this torso area. Back is where the party is though. Like, do you see like the straps? I feel like I just love, and I love this strap here. I think it just adds like a really pretty detail, and it's just another thing to look nice about it. And it goes across. Everything is adjustable, which is nice as well. And then you have this deep V. Now this is where, like, wow, like Heidi really wanted to say this is a show-stopping item to wear. Bodysuit is pretty, it's comfortable, it's flattering. It's definitely more of the performance fabric. It's pretty thin as well. I really have no complaints about it, but I think I am wearing my wrong size. So it's hard because I'm an extra small top and small at the bottom, and usually I would go for a small. Try to see if I can get a small on and do comparison. So I have on my size small, which I definitely think is better. I will say it's not as dramatic of a difference as I thought it would be. It definitely helps up here because it was just staying too low for me. I feel like the hard part about the bodysuit where things could go wrong is just this like area from here to here. Like, it's gonna differ so much for each individual. So, and then if you have a lot of girls, then you're definitely gonna run out of space. I would say, I don't think, no matter what, I just don't think you should size down in this bodysuit. If anything, I feel like you can size up depending on how you like to wear your bodysuit. This is where it's gonna kind of get technical. Just because if you're someone who likes to pull a seam in your crack, maybe you wanna have more space to do that. I don't, so that's what's gonna make it tricky. Aside from that, I think the bodysuit is beautiful and well constructed. I just think that the sizing is gonna be a little bit tricky. But I do think that I can comfortably wear this small. I think this is my size. I think I feel snatched and sucked in, and I'm no longer worried about the nip slip that I felt like I was having earlier in the extra small. So Small is what size I would think to get in a bodysuit because I always just get my bottom size, and if the top is big, that's just what I have to deal with. So I'd say for sure think about the glutes, but also think about your chest too. And I think you definitely want to make sure that you have room for that because it is a smaller area and very busty. So next I have on the Dream Heathered set. So I have on the sports bra in a size extra small and the leggings in a size small. So starting with the sports bra, so this bra is adjustable. So we have some adjustable straps in the back and it's pretty simple. There are removable cup pads here. And as you can see, it's definitely very busty, but I feel like the bra is squishing me in. Like I am pretty much always a true extra small. The only time I've had to size up in a sports bra was for the curve bra. And this bra just feels very tight. It's very tight on this bottom band. The straps just feel just awkward and I feel like you're smushed in here. And I'm just not the biggest fan. I might appreciate it more. Sorry, there's a mirror over here. I might appreciate it more with the cup pads out. So maybe I'll try that. Okay. So taking the cup pads out did provide some relief here, but around this band, it's still tight. So if you're in between, no, I think in general, you could probably benefit from sizing up. And there are adjustable straps. So if the straps are a little bit big, then you can adjust it there. But it's just a weird bra. It's not my favorite. And so far, it's just not on my list of things I would recommend. Moving on to the leggings though. So the leggings are definitely a mid to low rise, which is just not really my cup of tea, but everyone's different. Not everyone wants their leggings up to their neck, but I do. So as you can see, my belly button is here, so it's literally just like right there. They really can't be adjusted any further up than that, at least for me. It's comfortable, but it gives more of a lounge vibe. The back, I feel like, is also flattering enough, but because of the low rise, I just feel like there's just like a weird fit for me. I don't know. I want to love this set, but I feel like it's not really giving anything more than a I want to lounge around type of vibe. I don't really want to work out in this. It really feels like a really nice lounge set. Like I don't want to sweat in this. I don't want to do cardio, strength training, Pilates, any of it. I really feel like I'm looking cute around the house. That's what the material is. Or it's almost like makes me think of pajamas, which isn't bad. But I just don't know if that was the intent for the look. I don't know. It's just not comfortable enough for me to go to the gym. I feel like I'm pulling up the leggings all day because they kind of just slide down. I feel like the top is just like tight. There's a lot going on. So I want to love this one, but I'm not. But what I do love about this set is the color. I think that this heather gray is beautiful. I love that. I would just like to see it done another way. Maybe me personally, I really would like a high rise legging and maybe a different design for the sports bra. Maybe even like a crop top or like a tank would kind of be better because I'm just getting loungewear, so I just want to commit to lounge. Like, let's just go ahead and give it a tank and call it a day. So I don't know. But right now, it's not my favorite either. So I don't know. Okay, so I have on the Airbrush set, I believe. And I definitely get the Airbrush vibe. It's a very airy fit, especially the sports bra. So, okay, so I'm wearing all black. The sports bra is extra small. The leggings are small. So starting with the sports bra, it is a short line bra, which I love, low scoop neck. And in the back, there are two straps, which are super lightweight. Like I can't even feel them. They're not adjustable, so that can be concerning. But for me, it's like the perfect fit, so I'm good. As far as the cup pads, we have, oh, I don't think these are removable. I think these are sewn in. These are sewn in, so they're not removable, but I'm not having any issue with them. And then the bottom has this little like detailing here that matches the leggings. I really like the sports bra. It feels really like lightweight and airy. So I actually am really surprised. I didn't think I'd like the sports bra as much, but I actually really, really like it. It is a performance type of fabric. It's definitely giving that kind of, you can kind of hear that slippery feel. That is the material of this, but I really like the sports bra. On to the leggings. So leggings are made of the same material. At the top, we have this little detail here. They're little ridges that get longer, and then there's one that goes all the way down. So the front kind of just reminds you of like a corset, and then in the back, it just has like the simple glute contour like that goes towards a V, so it's pretty flattering. Again, this is a performance type of legging, so it's not really going to be my go-to, but it is a pretty solid legging. I will say, just like the collagen leggings, there's like no seam in the front, but there is a seam in the back, and I'm really finding that to be helpful in these leggings as they're a little bit more sleek and they do help stay up. So I really do prefer having, if I'm gonna have some type of like waistband seam, for it to be at the back instead of in the front, because for me it just gives like this like muffin that I don't really appreciate. So I'm liking that. I feel like these are more higher waisted than the collagen leggings, which I do appreciate more. The only thing is honestly I don't really see I'm not like the biggest fan of these lines here. I don't know. I kind of don't really like the material that they're made of. It's just like a kind of a weird contrast. I like the idea of it, but I don't know. It's just not like my favorite. But it's not bad and it doesn't affect anything. You can't feel them. They're not like in the way. But yeah, and then this top portion of the band is very like stiff, but like not in a negative way. It's just, I'm trying to describe it, like it's not very like soft or flimsy. It's very like structured, which is great for like kind of like holding you in and like keeping the shape of the legging. So that's just something to know as well. As far as sizing, I would say stick true to size, or you could consider sizing up. When I was first putting it on, just because this is such like a structured portion, I was worried. I feel like that's probably similar to how the Rosa scallop legging was in the Dreamhouse collection. I don't have that legging, but that's kind of what I heard, that it was like the scallop part made it kind of difficult to put on, but once you got it on, it fit. So I feel like that's probably the same here. It's just more structured. So I really don't have any complaints. I'm just not like the biggest fan. It's not like my favorite design ever. And again, I'm not the biggest fan of performance fabrics. But it's a pretty solid set. I really do like the bra. If I had to choose between one of them, I choose the bra. So yeah. Okay, so here I have on our seamless set. So this set is probably what I was most excited for after the bodysuit. So I just love seamless items just because it's great for string training and it's just my jam. And I really want Buffbunny Collection to come out with more seamless items because hello, we need them. So starting with the top, so this is a scooped seamless bra. I believe this set is in Earl Grey, which I just loving all the gray here. So I really like this bra. It's a scoop in the front. It's seamless, so we have some ridges here, and then we have these pretty stretchy straps there that are also pretty thick as well. And then in the back, there's just an even lower scoop. One thing that Heidi and Beverly said on the behind the design of Buffbunny Collection is that this bra is technically reversible. So I haven't tried it on the other way, but we'll see. They definitely said if you want to wear it the other way, it's more for the itty bitties just because the scoop comes down pretty low. So, yeah. But the main way is this like more covered way, which I think I'll probably wear more as well, but I will try to flip it around in my try on clips. But yeah, I really like the bra. I have no complaints. It's not adjustable, but I don't know. It just feels comfortable. I like the white straps. I like the ridges, and it just feels really nicely. Like it just feels like just relaxing. As far as cup pads go, there are removable cup pads as well. And I usually keep my cup pads in until they start acting a little funky. So right now I feel like they lay nicely, but if after I wash it or a couple wears it gets weird, I probably take the cup pads out and it is what it is. But yeah, I really like this bra. Moving on to the BBL Seamless Leggings. So we first saw the BBL Seamless Leggings in the Cake collection, which was my favorite collection of the year. Let me know in the comments, what was your favorite collection this year from Buffbunny Collection? And I feel like a lot of people say Naked, which was a great launch. But Cake is my favorite launch. Like, I just love the muted pastels, all that. And we had these amazing leggings come from there. So these BBL Seamless Leggings, which I already own two colors, the black and the eggplant purple, they released them back again in Black Friday with some changes. So one, they made this waistband lower, and they also kind of like shortened the inseam gusset and added like an antibacterial gusset, which is pretty cool. So I was really excited to see how these fit because everyone was raving about them. And I love the original BBL leggings, even though they came up super high. I was just like, I have a short torso. This is how I live my life. It's whatever. I love those leggings and I felt very compressive. So I'm wearing a size small, which is my usual size. And so this is what it looks like. So they're definitely a lot of a lower rise. You can see my belly button is like starting to peak. I do feel like the waistband is just way like less compressive. Like it's just, I don't know. Like I just feel like it's just there. It's not really like sucking me in, which isn't bad. I also don't feel like it's falling down, which is also good. From the back, we have just the like flattering pointed kind of V seam there, and then they have the underscoop. So I'm gonna see how I like it for the gym and if I notice any crazy differences from before. Okay, so I'm back from the gym, so I wanted to give some final thoughts on this set. So the sports bra was fine. I really liked it. It didn't bother me. It felt comfortable. It felt like I'm not even really wearing anything, which was nice. So love the sports bra. As far as the leggings, they are fine as well. The only thing is I'm definitely having to get used to having a shorter waistband because I feel like so the waistband kind of slides down a little bit for me because it's not as compressive as the first one. So I'd have to look at the notes and see what the changes were, because they might have also loosened the waistband too, because for me it just feels like a little bit bigger. I do have other seamless leggings that this feels like, so it just feels like a standard like seamless legging. But what I liked about the BBL legging was that it had like more of a compressive waistband, so I kind of missed that. With the waistband being shorter, I feel like the back part like dips as well, and I feel like this is how I want it to fit, like up here, but it starts to like come down slowly throughout my lift. So do appreciate the changes that they tried to implement. In some ways, I think that was better, and it seems like a lot of people are really loving the new fit. For me, I just still wish they were a little bit more high-waisted or a little bit more compressive. And the other thing I want to know about the back, I feel like in the original BBL Seamless Leggings, the little contour was pretty far down that you really had to wedgie it in there to get it to be in the right place. But it's still, if you didn't have enough like glute, it was always going to be a little saggy. Here I think that the glute contour is a little bit higher, which is great. But depending on how much butt you have, you can run the risk of now your glute contour being in the middle of your butt. I feel like I'm at a sweet spot where it goes in the right place. But if you have glutes bigger than mine, then that might be something that you run into. If this happens to you in other leggings that have a glute contour, then it's probably the same thing. I personally don't own any, so just something to know. Aside from that, they're really comfortable. I like the color. I will say I don't think that this light color is very like cellulite friendly. That's not something that I worry about. Just let it show. But if that's something you're concerned about, I will say that I was able to see every little mark that I have. So if that bothers you, you may want to stray away from this color. But I say, let it show, girl. But yeah, so I didn't find any issues with like sheerness. I'll insert a clip of me squatting as well so you can see I didn't have issues there. Alright, y'all, so I have on the BBL shorts, and so the same changes that were made to the leggings in Black Friday were also made to the shorts with the adjusted waistband and height and everything there, along with adding another inch to the shorts. So you had the BBL shorts from the Cake collection as well as the Dream House collection. Those were a 4-inch short, and now we have a 5-inch short. And I have to say, I think the 5-inch is absolutely perfect. I'm not getting any rolling. It fits comfortably, and it's just nice, and I think it's what we've been looking for. I am a little bummed that we don't have any darker colors just yet, but that's not in this launch. So hopefully further down we can get like, you know, black, gray, and just some like darker colors, just because I feel like this, what is this, pistachio green is just a little bit, this color is just a little bit more like see-through, more sheer. It's not bad. I'll still wear it for sure, but I would feel more comfortable if it was darker. I really have no complaints about the shorts. I like them. I think that the waistband fits comfortably. I think I might like how the waistband fits on me more on the shorts versus the leggings, just because, I don't know, I feel like it just works, the shorter, I just feel like the shorter kind of like inseam works better for me on the shorts than it does for the leggings. Because on the leggings, I feel like they start to slide down, but on the shorts, it's fine. I don't really like to have shorts super high-waisted. I'm okay with more of a mid-rise on shorts. So that's just my preference. But yeah. The back, I think that the little glute contour is also really cute as well. And I think the 5 inches is the perfect length. So, and the last thing I want to show you all are the Buffbunny Scrunch Socks. So I just have a pair from the neutral pack here. And if you don't already own some of the Scrunch Socks, you should. They're really nicely made and they're very plush. Like they're very thick and like just really comfortable. I love the different colors that they're coming out with. So we've only had white before, but now we're having like these nude colors as well as gray and black. So definitely love these. If you're in some need of some new socks, definitely grab a pair. Or if you just need to help yourself get to free shipping, I highly recommend. All right, y'all, we have made it to the end of today's review. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope it helped. I want to go through some things that I think are my top picks and that I recommend. I'm going to recommend the bodysuit. Even though I don't own it and I only got to try it on in the store, I definitely recommend it, and I think I'll be snagging it myself. It's just a very quality bodysuit. The attention to detail, how it's made, the snatching effect, the adjustments on the back, all of it is just chef's kiss. I know it's going to be a tussle to get the bodysuit, but it will be worth it. And that's going to be my top pick along with the seamless set. I love the scoop seamless top as well as the BBL leggings. I know they made some changes, so if you weren't a fan of the BBL leggings before, maybe you will now that they've lowered the waistband and also added a little less compression. And so they kind of fit like a standard seamless legging. If you have any seamless leggings from any of the other brands, they're kind of model that a little bit more, but with their own twist. I think Buffbunny Collection put a lot of attention to detail, and I just really love the design of the glutes and everything. And I love that it's not a scrunch. It's not a scrunch, but it's also really flattering. That's like my favorite part of the BBL Seamless Leggings. So I definitely recommend those. And then the last items I'm going to recommend is also the collagen set. I didn't think I was going to love it that much, but it fits super nicely, and the bra that goes with the collagen set fits beautifully with the traps. I love that. That material is beautiful. The cold brew color is beautiful. Love, love, love. And then, of course, I'm going to mention the Scrunch Socks again. I really like the Scrunch Socks. Highly recommend. If you found this review helpful at all, you can use code MEGAN10 for 10% off your order. This Genesis collection comes out Saturday, January 6th at 1 p.m. CST. I'll see y'all in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Mwah!